We're here for more great NFL action as we're just about ready for the opening kickoff. And now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the game. Tom?
Well, the weather will be perfect for today's game. Tom Hammond here. Beside me, as always, Chris Collinsworth. And we're underway. Chris, what are your thoughts on this one?
I think the thing is you have to have good quarterback play, because if you have that, you can withstand a lot of adversity. The team with that definitely has an advantage here.
From their own 30-yard line. Romo is lined up under center. I formation this time. Romo drops back on first down. Throws it short. Brings this one in. He's tackled at the 45. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game, because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Pass to the middle. And they get him around the 46.
The first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
He drops back. Rockets it out. Brings it in. He makes the tackle, and he had nothing but green grass in front of him. The wideout comes away with a spectacular play.
It's always kind of funny to think about with all the big guys that play the game of football. Sometimes it's the little wide receivers that scare you the most.
Tango off the top. Tango off the top. Let's roll. Let's go get it, baby.
Little handoff. What a hit. And the halfback has nowhere to go. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 19-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Fullback straight ahead. Brought down at the 16. Just about 3 yards there, and that makes it 3rd down. The Cardinals line up with a nickelback. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with 1st and goal. The Cowboys come out in a 2 tight end set. They'll give it off here. He's dropped at the 3. Barber comes away with 5 yards on the carry. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends. He throws left. Wilson gets the interception. And he's drilled at the 1. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
First down, looking to throw. Passes to his left. Tackled at the 7. 6-yard gain on the play.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
Leinart will line up with the shotgun formation. He drops back. Dumps it out right. Drops the easy pick. Hope is the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. 3rd down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 7-yard line. Handoff on the draw. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. He just broke that one for a big gain and the 1st down.
Boy, that's a killer on 3rd down to allow that kind of run to be ripped off in there. You're thinking, okay, if they want to throw the ball, take a chance on getting a big play, that's fine. But to see a run go for that kind of a gainer, that makes you sick.
The Cardinals come out with the offset I.
Let's get it, G. Play the run. G7, pull back out.
Leinart hands off to the left. They tackle him for a loss. May want to dump that one.
Yeah, I think that one's already in the trash can. You probably won't see that one run again. But I will say this, that penetration does that to any offense, and that time they just got in the backfield.
Little handoff. Hit and drop behind the line. No yards gained, and so it'll be third down. Single set backfield. The Cardinals motion to the left side. Drops back to pass. Looking for an open man. It's picked. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. And he should have just thrown that one away.
Well, he did. He threw it away right to the defender, and that's just one of those mistakes that you cannot make in this league. It's so hard to get the ball in the scoring zone, and you just can't give it away when you get there.
Barber takes the give. He's brought down right around the 46-yard line. 5 yards. That'll bring up second down. Second down and 5. Ball on the 47. Romo lines up under center. He has 2 tight ends. Again with the run. And they get him at the 46-yard line. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Under heavy pressure. With the catch. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 31. Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice gain.
Gun. That's right, Lucy. Run.
First down, looking to throw. Throws it out. Comes down with it. Tackled at the 15. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
Sets up the play action. Out of bounds right around the 8-yard line. They fake the handoff and complete the pass for a 6-yard gain. Give to the tailback. He's tackled right around the 6-yard line. 2-yard pickup. That'll bring up third down. Barber, the lone back. Looks to pass. Hood gets his hand on it. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
He's got it. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. Here's the kick. From his own goal line. Dropped at the 26-yard line. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense.
Keep coming.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
He'll get the call again. He's brought down around the 28-yard line. He got what he could, and it wasn't much, and that makes it third down. They'll need 8 here. Ball on the 28. The Cowboys puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. Back to pass. Gets the throw away. Falls incomplete. Looked like he put a little too much on that one.
Boy, that one was shot in there, too. I'm not sure anybody could have caught that one anyway. That thing just never came down.
Gets the punt away. Newman fields it at the 35. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
Little handoff. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Again, he'll get the call. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. Pickup of less than a yard, and so it'll be third down. Romo lines up under center. They'll line up in the I formation. Romo dropping back. He's under a heavy rush. This pass is incomplete. Jones was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. McBriar awaits the snap. McBriar will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. They down it at the 4-yard line. Not much the return man can do there.
Yeah, he really did the right thing there. That's just to let it go, get out of the way, and really just give the guy credit. It was a good kick, very fortunate bounce. The last thing in the world you want to do in that kind of a situation is to fumble the football, give it up, short field for the other team, and a quick score.
He needs to get rid of it. Makes the catch. Knocked out at the 5. Smith picks up about a yard with that completion. That'll bring up second down. They'll go from the I formation. Feeds it to the back. And he's crushed at the 4. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Fakes the run. Short throw to the right. He's tackled at the 9. Not a good series for this offense as they go 3 and out. Johnson to punt. Gets the punt away. Newman fields it at the 44. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They'll take over at the 42. It's 1st and 10. I formation here. Gives to the back. And they get him around the 40-yard line. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it. That'll bring up second down. Romo comes to the line under center. Only one man back here. Hands it off. Tackled at the 34-yard line. That's a 7-yard gain. That'll bring up third down. They line up at the 34. Romo is under center. He has two tight ends.
Here we go. Toby 32, Toby 32. Come on now. Watch the hard count. No, you're good, you're good.
Not much time to throw. Knocked away. The pass is incomplete. They could not convert on third down. What do you think, Chris? Punt it here or go for the field goal?
I don't know. I've been watching this coach for a long time. I think he may think about going for it here.
McBriar kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Through the end zone for a touchback. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. The offense will take over at the 20-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Dave. Yo, Ted. Read that team. Read that team. Who's left? Watch the ball.
Looks to pass. Moves to his right. Makes the reception. He's dropped right around the 26-yard line. That reception is good for 7. That'll make it 2nd down. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Don't nothing change. Go. Get your hands up front. Read that team. Read that team. Swim. You playing, fellas. Go.
James gets the ball. The defender gets him to the ground. James comes away with 2 yards on the carry. 3rd down and a yard. Ball on their own 29. One man in the backfield. Off his back foot. And he should have had that one. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Dallas looks like they're sending everything but the kitchen sink at this punter. He didn't get all of that one. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 49. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. From the gun. He gets out to about the 48-yard line. That'll be a pickup of about a yard.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Hey, you get ready to play some D, baby. Other side. In the wall.
On the ground with a tailback. Cuts back and he's dropped. Barber gains around 3 yards on the run. They line up at the 45.
Hey, don't lose your fight.
Romo steps to the line of scrimmage. They'll line up in single back.
Go. You got that? Hey,
The defense has him surrounded. Defender tips it away. The defense had their number during that last series as they go 3-and-out.
And it really looked like the defense won the battle up front. The big guys controlling the line of scrimmage made the difference there.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. Gives to the back. A nasty hit at the 18. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat them off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence. And if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
And they get him at the 22. 4-yard gain by the back. Dallas comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Arizona uses motion. Back to pass. And the defense has a heavy rush. Hits him square in the hands, but he fails to bring it in. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
He gets it away. Newman fields it at the 41. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. It's 1st and 10. Dallas is going with the offset eye backfield. They'll give it off here, and he will lose yardage on the play. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Again with the run. Brought down at about the 47-yard line. They get 2 yards, and that makes it 3rd down. Dallas comes out with an I formation. He's looking to throw. Huge pressure by the defense. And he dropped him in the open field. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. McBriar is the punter. McBriar kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Into the end zone for a touchback. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. From their own 20-yard line. Out of the I formation. Leinart hands off on the delay. He's dropped at the 20, and he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. We've played a quarter. The score is 3-0. They'll face 2nd down and 10. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Let's stop it right now.
Read that team.
Inside. Hey, defense, get low. I near. Go.
He throws left. Knocked out around the 27-yard line. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
Hey, back. Ringo.
Up the middle with a fullback. He's brought down at the 34, and that was a nice pickup to get the first.
You know, as a former wide receiver, I never liked running the football ever. I thought it should be banned from the game, but when you can run it like that, boy, it's sure easy to make those calls.
He looks to throw on 1st down. This one falls incomplete. Just a little too much on that pass, and he overthrows the tight end.
It's hard to believe that you can overthrow somebody that big. That guy is a huge target. You can't miss him.
Back to throw. Scans the field. Pass completed. He's dropped at the 40. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
It's the tailback. And it looks short from up here. And that will bring up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
He gets it away. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. They line up in a one-back set. Romo gives it up the middle. Brought down at the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 5, and that will bring up second down. From their own 36-yard line.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
Barber is the deep back as they line up in the I.
Let's go. Come on, D. Solid, close left. We got action, baby. Here we go.
And they get him at the 40. Barber gets 3 yards on the carry. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Gives to the back. He's dropped at the 48-yard line. Looks like the containment just broke down on that one, and they end up giving up the first.
Defense is all about gap control. All you have to do is maintain your one gap. If one guy blows it, you can give up a big play like that.
They'll give it off here. Brought down around the 49-yard line. Just about 3 yards there.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Romo is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. Gives it off. And they get him at the 48-yard line. So at the most, he gains a few inches, and so it'll be third down. The Cowboys come out in a shotgun set.
Here we go. Let's go. Middle.
Jones, the ball carrier. He lost yardage on the play. That's going to bring up a fourth down. Tough break for the offense.
Yeah, they went to the run hoping they would pick up the first down. Of course, I've been hoping to be a rock star all my life, and neither one of those things happened.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Down in the end zone for a touchback. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They line up in the I formation. James on the draw. He doesn't get back to the line. Cornerback did a nice job recognizing the play and getting in there for the stop.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
They go with the toss. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Gain of 2. That'll bring up third down. That'll bring up third down with 8 yards to go. Ball on the 22-yard line. Leinart looking to throw. And he caught it. Hit hard at the 34. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And how'd you like that throw by the quarterback? A little touch, a little lob in over the top, like an alley-oop in basketball.
Looking to throw. Looks down the field. It's completed. He's brought down at the 49-yard line.
Larry Fitzgerald just brings so much to the table. His size, quickness, playmaking ability to get off the jam at the line of scrimmage. A talented receiver who is really dying to play in some big football games. This is a guy that likes the spotlight and wants to put on a show.
Second and 9. Ball on the 50. The Cardinals come out in a single back formation. He fakes it. Throws while on the run. Williams intercepts it. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
First and 10, ball on the 46-yard line. The Cowboys come to the line with their jumbo package.
44 press. 44 press. Hard count, hard count. Hey, nasty.
Fakes to the back. Guns it out. Picked off. And that was the second time he's been picked off this half.
Well, we're going to find out how mentally tough this quarterback is, because when you get off to a shaky start like that, sometimes it's tough to piece everything back together again.
I want the screen. All right, let's keep him back.
Looks to pass. Strong throw. Fitzgerald can't hang on to the ball. Newman grabs it on the ground. The receiver should have held on to that.
Wide receivers are pretty good at catching the football. They're not always good at running with the football. It takes a lot of strength to hold on to that ball, and he gave it up.
They'll set up shop at the 49-yard line. I formation here. On the ground with a tailback. He's tackled at the 43-yard line. A nice job of the running back as they pick up a gain of 8. Looks like 3 wideouts this time. They're going to pitch it. He didn't get back to the line. That cornerback just made this offense look bad.
One of the tough things about trying to get a cornerback blocked is how athletic those guys are. If you're a fullback or an offensive lineman or somebody out in front trying to make that block, it's just tough to get a hand on those guys. They're quick.
Incomplete pass this time. Owens was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. It's 4th down. The Cowboys are lining up to punt it away. It's away, and it's a booming punt. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. James gets the carry. He fights forward to about the 23. James gets 3 yards on the play. Leinart will come to the line with a 3-wide formation. Sweep left. They tackle him for a loss. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top cornerbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
Looking for an open man. He's dropped around the 27-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. 4th down, and the punt unit onto the field to kick it away. They get this one off, and it's a great kick. Newman fields it at the 31. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much there.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
Romo will hand it off. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Loss of 1 there for the halfback. From their own 31-yard line.
Hey, inside.
Offset I formation in the backfield.
Down. All right, here we go. Come on now. Wide. Go, baby. Nice.
Go, White.
Here's the give. Brought down at about the 37-yard line. Barber gets 7 yards on the play. Romo steps to the line of scrimmage. Single set backfield this time.
Now let's see what they got. Come on, guys, let's go. Let's go. Stay down.
Throws a bullet, and the defender intercepts it. Tackled at the 38. And chalk up another one for this defense.
3 picks on the day, and every time you think this offense is starting to get it going, they turn it over again.
First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 38. Out of the gun.
Play smart, man. Play right. Be that team. Close left. Yo. Buffalo.
The halfback with the carry. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. 2-yard pickup. That'll bring up second down. They line up in an I.
Go. Let's play ball. Reload.
He gets another carry. Dropped behind the line. 1-yard loss for the halfback.
Loss of 1.
They line up at the 37.
Get it back.
Arizona lines up with 3 receivers, single back formation.
Be that team. Watch the reverse. Let's get it.
He drops back. Dumps it out left. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Gets the punt away. Into the end zone for a touchback. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive.
Stay right. Close right. Play. I'm near.
Gives it off. He's dropped at the 21-yard line. Gain of a yard by the fullback.
Gain of 1.
We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on their own 21. The Cowboys come out in a 2 tight end set.
Here we go. Play 3, man. Empty.
They hand it off. Brought down at the 28-yard line. 7 yards there, and that makes it 3rd down. 3rd down now, they'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Let's go. Big play, D. It's coming out quick.
And they're not going to get it. Great stop. The defense deserves a pat on the back after that stop.
Nothing fires up a defense more than a play like that. A 3rd down stop against the run, man-on-man football. The defense got it done.
He gets it away. And they make the fair catch. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Leinart lines up in the shotgun. 3 wide formation.
Be that team. Gun.
He looks to throw on first down. Gets the pass off. Newman bats it away. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Leinart is lined up under center. 2 tight ends this time.
Come on.
James gets it on the inside. Hit and dropped behind the line. Loss of 2 on the run by the halfback. 3rd and 12 coming up on this one. Big set this time with 2 tight ends.
Be that team. Come on, G.
Looking to throw. Throws on the run. Newman bats it down. Fitzgerald was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. 4th down. The Cardinals ready to punt this one away. Newman awaiting the return. He gets it away. Newman fields it at the 31. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
Left, 21. Let's go, baby. Get the ball.
He drops back to pass. Goes through his read. And it's completed. Tackled around the 42-yard line. The slant pattern is good for an 8-yard gain on the play. 2 yards away here on second down. They line up in a one-back set.
Come on, y'all. Go, quick out. Live. Stay outside it. Let's get off this field.
Back to pass. Makes the short throw. Witten was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. From their own 42-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen.
Out of the gun.
Overtuck, 2 straight. All right, here we go. 180. Z-cap.
They get to the QB. The offensive line seemed to have a tough time picking up their blocks on that play.
They just overwhelmed the offensive line on that play. That is what effective blitzing is all about. The timing, the execution, that was perfect.
McBriar kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? From the 15. He's dropped at the 20. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 20. Leinart is lined up under center. He has 3 receivers.
Let's get off. 319. Here we go.
Little handoff. He's brought down around the 21-yard line. No gain. That brings up second down. 2nd and 9. Ball on their own 21. 2 minutes left in the half. Leinart lines up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers this time.
Alert run. Y'all tight. 319. Left on the right. Left smash free. Go.
Leinart will look to throw. There for the catch. He is hit hard on the play. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
He needs to get the pass off. Brought down at the 46-yard line. He found his tight end for a first down.
There's nothing better for a quarterback than to have a big body guy like that can catch the football. Nice play.
They'll throw on first down. Surveys the field. Almost picked. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
You got that? Let's go. Go.
Looking to throw. Passes on the move. Excellent open field tackle. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
There aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
Passes to his left. Henry gets the pick. And that was a touchdown-saving tackle. That's 3 interceptions now for this quarterback already today.
We always talk about this quarterback being a gunslinger, but he needs to check the scope on that gun out there. Right now, he's a little off target.
They hand it off. And they get him right around the 20-yard line. Barber gains about 5 yards on the run. 2nd down and 5 to go. 2 tight end set. The Cowboys put a man in motion to the left. He lost yardage on the play. That safety just came flying in there to make the tackle.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
1st down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 13-yard line. Romo comes to the line, 3-wide formation. Drops back to pass. Passes, end zone. Owens was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. From the 13-yard line.
Prior to parking the vehicle,
Romo back in the shotgun for this one. He drops back to pass. Rifles it to the left. Incomplete pass. There may have been some miscommunication on that.
Or it may have just been a really bad pass. I'm voting for the latter.
He's looking to throw. Defense is getting pressure. Pass is complete. It'll be 1st and goal.
You know, a couple of things that really impressed me about Tony Romo. One is his accuracy, and that's always underrated. But the second thing is his quick release. We went back and timed his release and compared it to some of the greatest quarterbacks that ever played the game, and his release is as fast, if not faster, than any of them.
He'll take it from the 2. Won't be stopped. Hit and dropped at the 25. And as we head to halftime, the score is 6-0. And here's the kick. It's fielded at the 2. Runs over tacklers. Dropped at the 27-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They come out in a goal line set. James gets the carry. He fights forward to about the 30. A 2-yard run by the halfback. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 30. The Cardinals line up with 2 tight ends. He's under pressure. Is there for the catch. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing on that play. That'll make it 3rd down. 3rd and 8 now. Ball on the 29-yard line. Leinart has 5 receivers lined up here. Back to pass. Throws the bullet to the left. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Drops back on 1st down. Scans the field. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
James on the give. Gains his way to the 43-yard line. That was an excellent run there to pick up the 1st.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
Tackled around the 41-yard line. A yard, maybe two, on the carry.
Gain of 2.
Two tight end formation this time.
Roger. Hey, inside. Back up. Left. Don't nothing change.
They hand it off. And they get him at the 36-yard line. James picks up 5 yards with the carry. The offense facing another third down here as they line up. They line up in the I formation. With the pass. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
They'll give it off here. Brought down at the 28-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. Second down now with 10 to go. This is the 10th play of the drive.
Rigo. Down. Turbo.
Liner back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. Incomplete.
The pass results.
I'm not sure who he was throwing it to on that last play.
Yeah, even the wide receiver was looking around after that play and going, was that to me?
And it looked like they jumped early.
Full start, offense.
It'll be third down again after that penalty.
You know, third down
Still
football
third
is
down.
hard enough in the National Football League, but when you start adding yardage onto it, it gets even tougher.
Let's go.
Looks to pass. Huge pressure by the defense. Tackled at the 26-yard line. They're able to complete the pass, but it won't be what they needed to keep the drive going.
So many times in the games today, you see a quarterback settle for those underneath throws, where in this situation, it really is a time to try and push the ball down the field a little bit. Those quarterbacks, though, they don't like to take chances on interceptions, and clearly there I thought he could have taken a little bit more of a risk.
Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. He's hammered at the 26-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
Full start, offense.
He needs to pay a little better attention to what he's doing out there.
I think those are
First down.
just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
He looks to throw on first down. Short pass. And they get him at the 28-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Here we go. Come on. Hey, let's go. Gun. Close one.
Inside give. He's dropped at the 36-yard line. Great job of the running back. That's a gain of 9. It's third down now, just about the length of the football away from the first down marker.
Watch right. Let's get it. Let's stop. Let them down the play. Here we go.
Third and short, and they'll throw for it. He decides to run. It came loose. The defense comes up with a loose ball. Their defense is known for creating turnovers, and that was another one right there.
Yeah, I had one coach tell me one time that if you really want to get an attaboy on this defense, you have to strip that ball out and recover it. It's not enough to just get it out.
1st and 10. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Give to the tailback. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. They got little there, and that will bring up 2nd down. It's 2nd down and 9 to go.
Tennessee.
And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends. He's tackled at the 41-yard line. James gains about 2 yards on the run. The Cardinals come out in the ace formation. He drops back. Looking for a receiver. Short pass to his left. And he has plenty of room. And he's out at the 33. Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
Kick is up, and he got all of this one. It hits the upright and goes through. Booming kick. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Barber lines up as the deep back, I formation. They go with the toss. He didn't get back to the line. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Let's go, keep playing.
Tosses it out. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. Barber gains around 3 yards on the toss play. Here's 3rd and 9. Ball on the 29. Dallas comes to the line with 3 wide. Romo sends a man in motion. Looking to throw. Goes through his read. Catch is made. He's tackled around the 43-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
And they get him at the 47-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down. Romo lines up in the shotgun. 2 tight ends in the formation. He drops back to pass. He's running out of time, and he catches it. And he will lose yardage on the play. Loses a yard on that completion. That brings up another 3rd down attempt. The Cardinals bring in the nickel package. Romo calls for motion left. Looking to throw. Throws it. Knocked loose. Almost a catch, but he had it pop right out of there.
And that's so frustrating as a wide receiver. You know you're going to get hit on the play. Just wrap it up, make the catch, and go to the ground.
Located on the 100 and 300 levels.
Gets it away cleanly. Down in the end zone for a touchback. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. He needs to get rid of it. He's there for the catch. Brought down at the 27. 7-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 3 now. Ball on the 27-yard line. Single back formation. It appears someone jumped early.
Hey, y'all, let's go. Let's get home, baby.
Full start, offense.
And that will back this one up.
You know, not only does it make it harder to pick up the first down, but it just deflates an offensive huddle when you give away yards like this.
Gun. Turnover, team. Get him back.
Drops back to pass. Throws it short. Completed. What an open field tackle. Gain of 4 on the pass.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
Surveys the field. And he catches another. Tackle around the 47-yard line. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
They line up at the 47. Arizona lines up in the offset eye this time. Setting up play action. Dropped an easy one. Fitzgerald was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. They'll face 2nd down and 10. The Cardinals line up in an I formation. Give to the tailback. And it looks like we have a flag down on the play. Hate to say it, but this one looks like it's coming back.
Holding, offense.
And I really didn't see the hold there.
Honestly, Tom, there is holding on every single play. I mean, the rule changes now allow for the guys to grab, but you have to keep inside the framework of the defensive player. As long as you do that, it typically doesn't get called. It did there.
Leinart sends a guy in motion to the right. Back to pass. He throws on the run. He's tackled around the 44-yard line. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
James on the give. He's brought down around the 35-yard line. They get it again on 3rd down.
And that can really begin to deflate a defense when those 3rd down conversions keep coming. You can almost taste the water on the sideline, thinking you're about to get off the field, and then they convert another 1st down.
Drops back on 1st down. He throws right. He's dropped at the 29-yard line. Smith picked up 6 for that grab. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down now, 4 yards to go. Ball on the 29. The Cardinals line up with 2 tight ends.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
Feeds it to the back. Brought down at the 27-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback. I don't think there's any question as to how this offense wants to pick up this 1st down. Looks down the field. Gets the ball away. He couldn't hang on to it. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Kick is up.
Let's go, baby.
Well, it looked like the set down was good. Maybe he lost his footing a little when he went to step into that one. You know, if kickers get out of their rhythm just a little bit, they can really miss a kick badly. So the score is still the Cardinals 6, the Cowboys 6. Here's the give. He fights forward to about the 36. They get 2 yards.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Back to throw. Dumps it out left. They tackle him for a loss. They're stopped for a 6-yard loss on the play.
You got to give the defense a lot of credit on that one. They made a little correction at the line of scrimmage, and they had that play pegged right from the start.
He's looking to throw. Looks for a man open. There for the reception. And he's hammered at the 35. They were able to complete the pass on the play, but they'll still end up short of the first down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck a shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the first down.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. He fields it at the 17. And they get him at the 29-yard line. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
Little handoff. What a shot! Didn't get much. That brings up second down. They line up at the 30. They'll go from the I formation. Toss. He's going to be tackled for a loss. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
He drops back to pass. Goes through his reads. Newman has the pick. Inside the 30. To the 10. Gets in for the touchdown. What a huge turn of events on that one.
Not only was that a tremendous interception, but when he got the ball in his hand, he looked like he knew what to do with it. What a run.
They'll look to tack on the extra point. Extra point is good. Dallas is up a score. He kicks it off. Gathered at the 6. Still moving. Hit and dropped at the 27-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense. First down.
It's 1st and 10. Leinart is under center. Only one in the backfield this time. Play fake. And it's caught. He's brought down around the 46-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Little handoff. He's dropped at the 42. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. The Cardinals line up in an I formation. The halfback with the carry. Brought down at the 37. That's a gain of 5. That'll bring up 3rd down. So, at the end of 3, the score is 13-6. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert.
Let's go get it, baby.
Passes to his left. Tackled at the 9. How about that pass play?
When you have a halfback that can make big plays like that in the passing game, it just makes your offense so dangerous.
They line up in the red zone for the first time today. Leinart hands it off. And they get him just outside the goal line. A 7-yard play, and that will bring up second down. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Feeds it to the back. He doesn't get back to the line. Nowhere to go that time, as the defensive front got very good penetration.
And that's really the key to stopping the counterplay. Because with all those offensive linemen and the slow motion in the backfield, if you can get penetration, you can really disrupt the counter.
Leinart back to pass. What a catch! Touchdown!
Well, that's just classic Larry Fitzgerald right there. He is bigger, stronger, better jumper, more physical, unafraid, talented guy, and he scores touchdowns. I love watching this guy play.
And the point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Not a bad kick. He'll return it from the 1. They get him at the 27. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. First down, looking to throw. Rifles it to the middle. He's tackled right around the 42-yard line. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Romo hands off. Brought down around the 43-yard line. Not a lot on that play.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Let's go right.
Again with the carry. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. Barber picks up about 4 yards on the play. They come out in a nickel.
Come on, B. 180.
On the run, he throws it. Defense pushes him out of bounds at about the 39-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Let's get it. 180. We'll make the run, baby. Come on, go. Freeze it. 180.
Romo drops back. The pass is away. Drops the easy pick. Owens wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. The Cowboys come out in a shotgun set.
Here we go. 180. Let's go.
It's the fullback. Dropped behind the line, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Witten motions to the left side. Back to pass. Scans the field. He throws the screen. He took a shot at the 40. And that reception won't be enough to move the chains.
Well, you really can't ask any more out of a defense on that one. They kept the play in front of them, came up and made the tackle. Good play, and they're off the field.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. And it goes out of the end zone for the touchback. If the offense can air it out as effectively as they did on their last drive, it's going to be a long day for everyone on that defense. First down, looking to throw. Makes the throw out to his left. He gets knocked out of bounds around the 32-yard line. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
On the delay. Brought down at about the 33-yard line. 2-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 34-yard line. The Cardinals come out in the ace formation. Hands it to the back. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
He's running out of time. Makes the grab. He's brought down at the 42. He ran a clean route and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass. First down.
And you can tell there's a lot of confidence between these two guys. The quarterback has faith in these tough situations to go to that receiver and make big plays.
Tackled around the 43-yard line. I'd say he got 1 or 2 feet on that drop.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Hands it to the back. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. 1 yard loss for the halfback.
That looked painful on that one, and we're talking about the lost art of tackling. Not only was it a big hit, but it was a disciplined hit. Good wrap up, had a way to take him to the ground. Perfect.
Throws out left. He's knocked out at the 32-yard line. That was a nice play.
Yeah, the quarterback and receiver read that one all the way and took advantage of the blitz to come up with a big-time play.
It's 1st and 10. James, the lone back. They give it to the tailback. And they get him at the 26-yard line. The running back picks up 6 on that play. We're at play number 9 on the current drive. Leinart is in the gun. He has 3 receivers. Leinart hasn't missed yet. Looking for a receiver. He throws left. He's dropped at the 22-yard line. So they'll get the first down there on the 5-yard completion.
Not a big play there, but a nice gain of about 5 yards and pick up the first down.
He's dropped for a loss. Not what they were looking for on that play call.
You know, for a running back, there comes a point in time where you say, all right, this play is not working. Let me just get as much as I can and try to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down right around the 24-yard line. It looks like they picked up a yard or maybe a little less.
And you can really see the defensive play calling becoming a little more aggressive now. They're blitzing on passing downs, they'll blitz on run downs, and that can really put a lot of pressure on an offensive line.
Short throw to the right. Brought down right around the 10-yard line. Another completed pass puts him over the 300-yard mark.
And you know, this guy just loves to play football. I really like talking to him before the game. You can hear the passion in his voice. And when you have a leader that has that kind of passion and that kind of emotion, it's just so much easier to play the game.
First down, looking to throw. Throws it short. That one was way off target.
And if you had a guy that big running at you, all you would do is just turn and hide, brother. I know you.
They're 10 yards away. One man in the backfield. The pocket is collapsing, and he makes the tall grab. And that one worked just like they drew it up.
You have to be careful with this offense not to pay too much attention to those great receivers on the outside. Sometimes those tight ends can really be a problem. What did that pay off big?
Here's the point after. And the point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. The kick is away. It's fielded at the 2. Dropped at the 29-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. They'll throw on first down. Moves up. Brings this one in. A loss of about 6.
As a quarterback, sometimes you just have to see a play breaking down and get rid of the football and try it again on the next down.
He drops back. Goes through his read. Barber was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. They'll be looking for a miracle here on third down that will keep this attempt at a comeback alive. Romo set to go to the air. Passes the ball. Brings it in. And he's depleted at the 37. Good play that time, but not quite enough. He'll wind up just short of the first.
Pretty good looking play that time on third and long and almost picked up the first down. I like the decision. The quarterback got the ball out. His playmaker was able to make a play, came up just a little short.
They get this one off, and it's a great kick. He brings it in at the 14. Tackled right around the 28-yard line. This offense seems to have found its stride as they take the field again after their last 2 successful drives. Arizona will line up in a jumbo set here. Nice play fake. Scrambles with the catch. And they get him at the 36-yard line. That reception is good for 7.
Good play design there. Very solid protection. Gave the quarterback time to examine the whole field until he finally found the open man.
Leinart is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide. Leinart set to go to the air. Looks down the field. Comes down with it. He's dropped at the 43-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, They don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Leinart hands it off straight ahead. He makes a move, and he's brought down. And that'll be a gain of 10 by the running back. Second down and very short coming up. Out of the gun. He drops back. Looks for a man open. Brought down at the 33. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Hands it to the back. And they get him around the 31-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play. That brings up second down. Single back formation. James on the handoff. He fumbled it. There's a scramble. And that mishap almost cost them the ball.
Halfback has to be breathing a big sigh of relief on that one. Nothing more embarrassing for a running back than a fumble lost.
And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line. So they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of the first down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
And he got plenty of distance on this one. And right down the middle. What an excellent kick.
I don't know about you, but I was getting ready to question the coach's decision on that one, giving him an opportunity from that distance. But boy, did he ever make that coach look smart there.
Jones from the 3. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 21-yard line. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. And they use motion. He drops back to pass. He rolls out to the right. Fires it out. Makes the catch. He's brought down around the 35-yard line. A decent gain on the pass.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz. He understood what was happening with the coverage behind it and found the open man.
Nice play fake. Passes it. Makes the reception. 2 minutes left in the ballgame. Great pass play.
There is nothing that puts fear in the heart of a defender more than a guy with that kind of speed. That's impressive.
He looks to throw on first down. Looking for an open man. The rush reaches him, and he goes down. And he had no problem getting to the quarterback on that one.
It almost looked like the offensive line didn't know who to block on that one. Sometimes the best part of blitzing is you create situations where the offensive line have to all think, have to all be on the same page. One guy messes up, and it's over.
He scrambles around, throws it out. Pass completed. What a brutal hit. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
Drops back on first down. And he caught it. Great open field tackle. They gain 5 on the play. That'll bring up second down. They'll come out in the I. Dallas using an audible. Romo can't escape the pressure, and that blitz worked to perfection.
As a quarterback, you understand where your protection is and what you can protect. If you can't protect a certain side, you have to throw it hot. That time the quarterback missed the hot read and paid the price.
He needs to get rid of it. Scrambles for yardage. Brought down at the 17. This play call really didn't make much sense.
No, at this point in the game, when you know that not only is the defense working against you, but so is the clock, a run call here probably is not a very good idea.
He drops back. Rockets it. Almost intercepted. So this one is all wrapped up. Our final score, the Cardinals 23, the Cowboys 13.